Justices Dipankar Datta and Satish Chandra Sharma has denied Justice Varma an extension of time for filing his response before the parliamentary committee, which is scheduled to be given on the 12th of January. Now, Justice Varma had contended that the motion of removal is given in both houses of parliament on the same day. Formation of a joint committee in furtherance of the motion requires that the motion be admitted in both houses. Now, in this case, Justice Varma has argued that the motion had been rejected by the Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, rendering the committee as unsustainable as per the Judges Inquiry Act, which provides a procedure for the removal of a judge. However, when it comes to this extension that was sought by Justice Varma, the court has now refused, as we are seeking and talking of the Supreme Court there denying more time to Justice Varma to respond. And also when it comes to this plea of Justice Varma assailing the validity of the inquiry panel that was set up by the Parliament, that seems to have been taken up in the court today, as Justice Varma had challenged the legality of the parliamentary panel that was probing the charges against him. The bench of Justices Dipankar Datta and S.C. Sharma have now decided, as far as the hearing that was taking place on both sides there, as the very procedure when it comes to adopting and setting up of the parliamentary panel, that had been questioned. And also at the time when only the Speaker of the Lok Sabha and the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha are actually entitled to admit the motion for the removal of the judge from office. So what is now being said that the Supreme Court has now decided that there would be no extension of time that would be given to Justice Varma on filing his response. So that means, Harish, that Justice Varma would have to file his response on the due date, which is scheduled on the 12th of January.
Yeah, not only that, Amita, in fact, the Supreme Court has reserved the judgment in the petition filed by Yashwant Varma, in which he had sought, in which he had challenged the validity of the probe committee formed by the Lok Sabha Speaker as far as his cash at home scandal is concerned. But today, while then his lawyer, Mughal Rohatgi, had sought extension of time as far as his appearance before the probe panel is concerned, that was scheduled for January 24th. But the Supreme Court has refused to extend, say that, which means that Yashwant Varma will have to appear before the probe panel on January 24th. So the big takeaway is that Justice Yashwant Varma will have to appear before the three-member probe panel constituted by the Lok Sabha Speaker on January 24th. And he had also sought further time for filing written submissions, which are scheduled for January 12th. So he has to file.
So Supreme Court there reserving the verdict on Justice Varma's plea against the parliamentary committee. Thank you very much, Harish, for getting us that update, and that is coming in from the Supreme Court of the country. Let's move on to another round of breaking update this afternoon. What we are learning